Hello guys, welcome. In this video tutorial, we are going to add background images just by using HTML and CSS. Let's open Notepad. You can also use text editor or code editors like Notepad++, Sublime or Visual Studio Code. Inside Notepad, you need to write your HTML syntax first. Now we need to save this untitled file. For that, select File, Save, and pick a location where you want to save this file. Let's save it inside the desktop. Give it a name followed by the .html extension. Index is my file's name and .html is my HTML file's extension. Click Save and you can see we have HTML file available inside our desktop. Next, we need to add an image as a background. For that, we need to use CSS. There are so many different ways to use CSS in HTML, like Inline CSS, Internal CSS, External CSS. In this tutorial, we are going to use Internal CSS. Between head tags starting and closing tags, we need to include style tags. And between these style tags, we can use CSS properties. We can select HTML element by using ID, class name, or tag name. Let's use the tag name to select our HTML body. Between these curly braces, we need to write our CSS property. Let's add the background color property there and set the background to red. This will change our web page background color from white to red. Now, instead of using the background color property, we are going to use background image property to add an image as a background. And inside URL, we need to provide our image source. If your image file and your HTML file both are present at the same location, then you can simply use the image name followed by the image extension. If you are not able to see the file extension there, then you need to select your image, right click, properties, and here you can find your image type or image extension. If you are using images from different locations, then you need to provide the full path here. By the way, we have a dedicated video for inserting images from different folder. So in the description you can find the link and watch that video, but here I'm going to assume that your image file and your HTML file both are present at the same location. Now save the HTML file and run your HTML file inside the web browser. As you can see here, we have multiple images there. Because this single image is unable to fill the whole background, because of that it's repeating the background image multiple times in order to fill the whole area. If you don't want that, then you can use CSS property background repeat no repeat. This will make sure our background image is not repeating. Save it and refresh the browser. We have fixed the repeating image issue, but there are some blank spaces that we need to fill. So to cover the whole body area, we can use CSS property background size. Here we can provide background image size, like I want to use 100% of the width but only 10% of the height. Save it and refresh. Now as you can see here, my image covers 100% of the width but only covers 10% of the height. So if we use 100% here, this will cover the whole body area, right? Correct. But this cannot stretch our image to fill the area on different screen sizes, which can mess up the aspect ratio of our image. To fix that, we can use auto height or auto width according to different viewports, or we can use cover there. This will automatically position the background image to fill or cover the whole area, and it won't mess up the aspect ratio. Now the issue is, on some screen sizes, the background image is not aligned centered. To fix that, we can use background position center. Now on every screen sizes, our background going to be aligned at the center. But if we increase the page content like this, You will see now our background is also scrollable. If you don't want your background to scroll, then you can use CSS property background attachment fixed. This will fix that issue. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any issues, please let us know in the comment section. Thanks again for watching and have a good day.